In the beginning of this story, we are shown a computer engineer named Max who has come to Thailand to do some work. His work is over. That's why America will leave soon from there. When he goes to the hotel reception, he is given a parcel. The parcel, in which the name of the sender is not known. When he opens that parcel, there is a phone inside it, which is very advanced. This time would have been in the year 2009 when new smartphones were spreading in this world, but this phone is smarter and more advanced than them. Now Max is preparing to go to his country. Only then a message comes on that phone in which it is written that 50% discount is going to start in the hotel for the next 2 days. Max calls reception. He comes to know that it is true, so he cancels his flight and decides to stay here for 2 more days. The next day, he is watching the news in his hotel room when he learns that the flight he was supposed to board had crashed, leaving not a single passenger alive. Max realizes that the phone message saved his life. He looks at the phone in which another message comes in which it is written "Make money, buy shares of Scissor," i.e. buy shares of Scissor company from which you can make lots of money. Max doesn't pay much attention to this message. But he soon finds out. The shares of Scissor company went up very high. Had he bought the Lions, he would have got the benefit of crores today. The next day Max receives a text asking him to go to the casino at Burbank's hotel. Max has come to know that there is something special in this mobile because all the messages he has received so far have benefited him, and now he reaches the Barbarock Hotel. From there he also tries to find out that the parcel which he received had the phone in it. Who has sent him, but he doesn't know anything about it. Then he gets another message in which it is written that you go to the casino, that your number is in the machine, and now it goes where a man is playing. Gives 100 euros to the guy and starts playing there himself. Quickly he hits the jackpot on that machine. Quickly he wins 100,000 euros, and John, who is sitting in the security room, is watching everything on camera. He tells his men to keep an eye on Max. Max gets another message saying go to table number 6, and now he goes to table number 6 and plays. Where a lot of money is won. John notices from the security room that Max checks his mobile before making the payment. That's why he tells his man that using mobile is strictly prohibited during the game. Max then goes outside and calls a taxi driver named Yuri, who happens to be a taxi driver in Baraka, whose taxi he arrived at. Actually, he has a lot of knowledge about technology and gadgets. Max tells the taxi driver that I want a gadget so that I can listen to messages without looking at my mobile. The taxi driver says that it will take some time, and now Max returns to his hotel, where he sees that the couple is fighting. Actually, the guy who is in this is troubling his girlfriend. Max tries to reason with the boy, but he angrily throws Max a punch that knocks him unconscious. After Max faints, Camila and her boyfriend take out his phone and scan his SIM card, after which the boy leaves. After some time Max comes to the house. Camila is in front of him. Max is attracted to Camila and asks her if she will go out for a drink with him. Camila says yes, but not today. Max then goes to meet the taxi driver he asked to bring the gadget. He gives Max a wireless gadget that will convert his text messages into voice messages, and Max goes back to the casino with the wireless piece in his ear, where he starts playing once again. Whoever gets the message, he can listen to it, and according to that message, he invests all the money in a game, where his jackpot is found, and this jackpot wins 3 million euros. Everyone there starts clapping for him, and then John, who is the security officer of the casino, moves towards Max with his men to search him to catch him. Max flees for his life, but as he walks out the door, FBI agent Dave knocks him down and handcuffs him. John also comes there, who tells FBI agent Dave that this is my man. In fact, both of them already know each other because John was also once in FBI, but now he does not work in FBI. Dave tells John that I need it, and he takes Max with him, where he starts investigating about the phone from him. Here Max tells him the truth about how a parcel containing the phone arrived. Other than that, he doesn't know anything. Dave takes his word for it, and here comes Joan, who wants to know how Max won the money. Dave explains that lots of Americans win money in different places that way. Have been messages come on their phones from which money is won, but who sends those messages? Till date no one has come to know anything, and the most surprising thing is that all of them die mysteriously, and whoever gets ready to cooperate in this case. Also Max decides that he will support them. Max is told that you will not leave the hotel room. Your life is in danger. Dave keeps her phone with him, and after she leaves he calls Brooke, who is a very high officer of the NSA, i.e. National Security Agency, who has been keeping an eye on Max for a long time. He was monitoring all her messages from alone from his supercomputer, and he still could not figure out who sent those messages. He needed 3 more messages to find out who sent the messages. Max happens to be at his hotel. Then he gets a call from Camilla, who invites him out for a drink, and while the two are having a drink, Dave and Joan show up, who take Max with them to the casino once again because they want Max to once again. Max receives a message, and according to that message, he puts all his money on a number. But this time he loses. Max is shocked to see this. Then he gets another message in which it is written that if you switch off your mobile once again, I will kill you, and this has happened to many people before. Wherein the agents of NSE are shown. He is tracing Max's mobile phone messages and is completely shocked when he discovers the shorts. He calls Dave and tells him to stop the entire mission right here. Dave is surprised to hear this and asks the reason. Brooke says that maybe someone has hacked our supercomputer one lone and is sending messages to everyone through that, so you have to stop this mission, and now Brooke tries to find out who hacked their supercomputer. But after doing a complete investigation, he comes to know that it was not because of someone's doing, but the supercomputer itself is sending these messages. Max is then shown at his home with Camilla. These two love each other. That's why they come very close to each other. The next morning, Camilla receives a message that at any cost, do not let Max leave the house today. The same Max's mobile, which is now with the FBI, receives a message along with an address saying to come there at 10 a.m. and now Dave and John decide to send the agent over there, and when the agent is sent to that place, the lights automatically start changing. Because of which an accident happens in which that agent dies. If Max had come here, he would have died at this agent's place, but Max's life has been saved. Max happens upon Camilla when he stumbles upon a newspaper article on the internet about a lone supercomputer. With the help of a loan, the US government can monitor every activity of someone on his mobile, on his messages. Also, everything in this world that runs from the computer, i.e. internet, will be under their control. Until now it has not been upgraded. Although Brooke tried, Congress did not pass his bill. Camilla started talking here and there to divert Max's attention. She then looks into the building opposite where there is a sniper who opens fire to kill Max, but Max is shot and saved by Camilla. There are 2 more agents here who are coming up the stairs to kill him. Camilla tells Max to hide somewhere, and one of the 2 kills the agent and the other agent attacks Camilla. But Max helps him, because of which he is also killed. Actually, both of them are sent here by Brooke, who is a very big agent of NSA, and he has come to know that Max has come to know a lot about Echelon. That is why he wants to kill him. John also turns up here, and Max, now aware that Camilla works for John, takes the 2 of them with him and tells them, neither we can trust the NSA nor the FBI. Max says, I know a taxi driver who can help us with this, and all of them reach Moscow to meet him. There first, the taxi driver refuses to help. He says that I do not have that much knowledge, but he quickly agrees. He says I need 3 hours time. Max and John come out for 3 hours. John tells that I knew about this AI program. I was against it, and when the government didn't listen to me, I left the FBI. They come back to the taxi driver. The taxi driver tells that the message in the phone is not being sent by a human being but by a lone supercomputer himself, and will slowly spread to computers all over the world. After which Echelon will have complete control over everything. The taxi driver also tells that the plane you were about to board had some technical fault which was detected by a lone computer. That's why he didn't let you in there. Also, a lone computer came to know about the shares that increased from the messages of the owner of that company. That is why he asked you to buy his shares, as well as all the games in the casino are connected to the internet. That's why the alien computer knows in advance when and how the jackpot will hit. Now the FBI agents come here because Brew has come to know that all of them are in Moscow. Before the FBI, which also includes Dave, can catch them, they run away from behind, but a railway track comes in front. Where their car stops, there is a gun near the zone. He takes Dave at gunpoint. Dave says the lone computer only wants to talk to Max and gives Max his phone back and assures him that he is with them as he too would have been threatened with death by a lone computer. And now he himself wants the Echelon computer to be shut down. A message comes from Max on the phone, which has an address on it. Max reads the address, then it is the address of that place where he worked as a security engineer for the first time. All three of these reach the same place. There is a supercomputer that Max helped install years ago. Here Max learns that Joe was another engineer who worked with him. He was also killed because of a lone message, and this phone was sent to his credit card sub-Max. Now we turn on that computer, and when we turn it on, there is nothing inside it, nor is the computer exported from here because it is a government computer which was closed here. The computer expert checks, he also does not see anything. That is why he goes out. After that the activities start happening automatically on the computer screen. He tells all the agents outside to leave and comes inside and tells that till date everyone who tried to shut down the single-on computer died, but Max wants to shut down the single system at any cost. When he goes inside, he sees that he is growing up on his own. Tries to shut down it. Then a message comes on his phone. Don't do it. Just then Dave gets a call from Brooke. Dave goes outside to tell her that the president wants to save Lone at any cost because it is vital to America's security and that anyone who gets in the way will be killed. Also, all those agents who were sent back. Once again sends back to the same place. The same Max is shown starting to talk to the computer at the airport because Max knows that the entire program software is designed to protect humans. That's why one asks Alone, what is the purpose of making you? Alone tells that the safety of humans is to keep their privacy, Max says, but now you have completely deviated from the purpose of making you. Because of you people's privacy will not remain privacy. Because of this many people will die. Now here all the data of Sarah's computer has been shifted here, and as it will be clicked on yes, it will spread all over the world, due to which the privacy of every human being will end. But a single computer has understood this thing about software. He will not protect the world, but many people will miss him. That is, he himself is a threat to the US, to the world. That's why Alone system software shuts itself down. Because of which the entire system server complete software gets shut down forever. Here Brock's agents come who catch them, while Brock is shown who is in front of the president and says that soon we will fix all the things in the computer and start it again. The same Max who was locked up in jail. Camilla gets him bailed because whatever charges are leveled against him. The government did not want to bring him in front of the public in any way. That's why nothing can be proved against him. While there, FBI agent Dave questions John again. Would you like to come to the FBI again? John agrees to do the same. We are shown Max and Camilla, who are very happy with each other. Camilla shows him the money she won at the casino. That means 30 lakh euro is still with him. On the other hand, the taxi driver is shown whose name is Yuri. Actually, he is a very big officer of Russia who was on his mission. He tells his senior that we have succeeded in our mission, but he will try to start the program once again. But we have to stop them, and he presses the button on his phone. This is where the fairy tale ends. We hope you like this story.